Hey guys, Enchanted Nemesis with another live. Alright guys, I'm Enchantress, and on the channel we go live every single day. On Sundays it's Angel Messages, Mondays Mystery Monday, and Tuesday is open mic for yes or no questions. So please subscribe so that you can join us on these lives and get notified. Donations are gladly accepted here to help us grow. We ask that you like, comment, share, guys. If you have not, slam the dang subscribe button, okay? Like-minded souls are welcome here. Let me see if I can find this one deck that I need to use. All right, guys, like-minded souls are welcome. All right, I think we already know that by now, though. I'm looking for this one deck. That's not it. It's I gotta see if I can find it. Usually I have it in a box, but I don't think I have it in the box right now. It's the Wandering Hearts. I think I found it. All right. Okay, guys, let's see what we got here. All right, so if this is your ex, we're going to go through the zodiac signs all the way from Aries to Pisces. All the way from Aries to Pisces. Yep. If this is your ex, what you need to know about them. And whatever needs to be exposed. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Spirit, please, and thank you. Clear, concise messages all the way from Aries board. First on the board is Aries. Okay. All the way from Aries to Pisces. All the way from Aries to Pisces. What do you need to know? If Aries was your ex or your person, what do you need to know about this Aries? What do you need to know? All right, so Five of Swords came out of the board, okay? So let me find my other deck. Ooh. I just had it. Oh, here it is. No, it's not even in there. Aries to Pisces, guys. All right, so we about this. If Aries is your ex, all right, what do we need to know of them and what needs to be exposed? So if Aries is your ex, we have on the board the Five of Swords, okay? So there could be some type of conflicts or disagreements that they're going through. They could be in competition or have put you in competition with someone. We have defeat. We have winning at all costs. This is also sneakiness. All the way from somebody to an abusive relationship. So let's clarify this Five of Swords. So somebody could be stealing at this time. Somebody could be being very sneaky. I know somebody is in contemplation about something. They're reevaluating something or they feel disconnected at this time. What do we need to know about Aries? What needs to be exposed? So they are holding back. They're very indecisive about something. They're very hesitant. All right. And it's putting them in a reckless behavior. They could be making some bad choices at this time. They're taking a lot of risk at this time, but they're not positive ones. So it's the full reverse. It's the full reversal, right? You know, that's positive. You're taking a leap of faith, you know, but it's in the reverse. So this person is either indecisive, they're hesitant, or they're making a bad choice about something. They could be taking a risk too, but it's a lot of reckless action here. Somebody is feeling disconnected. Tell me more about this Aries. They're heartbroken about something. The Three of Swords did show up here. So they're heartbroken, or someone else is around them. They're suffering some type of emotional pain or sorrow they're going through, loss, depression. They're depressed about something. What else needs to be exposed about Aries here? What are these reckless actions that they're doing? So it looks like they went towards, okay, they're deciding to, they have desire for a potential new beginning with someone. But this person is in the reverse, or this is their energy. It could be greed, wealth, and status. They went towards somebody who maybe they feel has money or something like that. Why did they go towards this person? Because the Knight of Wands reverse, it's scattered sexual energy. All right. They're very frustrated and angry about something. What are they angry about here? They're angry about an ending. So whatever ended with Aries, if it was an Aries in a relationship or something like that ended, they are scattering their energy everywhere because they're angry. They're very angry about something. All right. And their ego is getting the best of them. They are feeling very discredited and unpopular. And that's making them act out very reckless here. Why is Aries being reckless? Because they're resisting change. They need to get perspective. They're carrying something from the past, emotional baggage. Give me one more on this emotional baggage. Yep. They need to release negative thoughts, and they need to open up to new perspectives or a new way of thinking. What was this ending? What was this ending for Aries? It definitely was a very confusing time for them. A choice that they had to make. They're very exhausted because of this disconnect. They are in contemplation about something, but they are also in a stagnant energy. They're very stressed out. Let me pull one card from this deck and see if I can get their mental space. For Aries, yep, sacrifice here. They made some type of sacrifice. That card is number 4, so it breaks down to like an emperor energy. But they are trying to shed layers. They're trying to prepare themselves for a different journey. This is a course that they thought they would never take, but they're starting to pay attention to some things. They are starting to dream, and they are trying to listen to the messages that's going to advise them, because this person, again, is confused and don't know which route to take. They're trying to be aware so that no signs get past them, so that they see everything. They're trying to manage their stress levels. And this feels new to them. They're trying to grant themselves the blessings to shed and surpass the current place that they're in. So they're trying to get some type of enlightenment. Thank you for the floating heart. Some type of enlightenment. So it looks like that Aries is going through some type of personal transition due to an emotional loss. This could be the loss of a person. This could be actually the passing over of someone. This could be a relationship. This could be family. So they're trying to get over that. Let's see the outcome, if they're going to be able to get over this. And let's see what they're doing that's reckless. Are they going to be able to get over this energy? I kind of feel like, yes, they're going to be upright. I'm going to get the old Ye Faithful makeshift deck. What are they doing that's reckless? What are they doing that's reckless? What is Aries doing that's reckless? They went towards someone else. They went towards someone else. And look what we have here. I kid you not. Look at down low, guys. They could have thought somebody was pregnant too at one time. See, they start going towards different energies to make themselves feel better without healing. Exposed. They could have thought somebody was pregnant. They could be doing down low activity. And new love coming was in the reverse. So they just been spreading themselves thin, looks like. And what's the outcome going to be to this? But it looks like they're going to catch on that this is not the right thing to do. What's the outcome for Aries? They have to let their intuition guide them, which is what they're going to do. Remember, it says they're paying attention to dreams. Whatever this is, whatever they're doing, they need to use protection now. They need to use protection now. Now. Like ASAP, like now. I do see forbidden fruit. So what they do, and they also said that they feel like they're doing something that they thought it would never come to. Okay? So Aries, the advice here is for you to protect yourself, your energy now. Yep. Now, how do they feel about this person that they had this emotional loss? How does Aries feel and think about this person they had the emotional loss with? Okay, so they feel like it was a Queen of Cups reverse, and they kind of feel like they feel very insecure about it, or feel insecure about this person. Yes, they feel insecure. Okay, next zodiac sign on the board. That's what was exposed, okay? Whatever they're doing that was reckless, it was too much. It's too much, whatever they're doing. All right, Taurus on the board. If Taurus is your ex, what do you need to know? What do you need to know about this Taurus? Okay, so Taurus could be having problems with being easily manipulated, okay? They could be being easily manipulated because they're not planning correctly. They too are the magician reverse, so they're not tapping into the energy that they have. They could be displaying narcissistic personalities, whomever this is. Tell me more if Taurus is your ex. Okay, they're very disappointed about their life. Taurus could be very moody at this time. They could be overactive, like just doing so much or doing too much just to keep themselves occupied. It seems like they're having some type of worry over something. Okay, they could be in despair as well. Tell me more if Taurus is your ex. What do we need to know? So somebody is trying to release some behaviors. They're trying to detach from some dark thoughts. They're trying to restore their freedom, and they're trying to control some type of appetite that they have, but they're feeling resentful along the way, and they feel like they have a lack of will, like they can't. What do we need to know about Taurus if Taurus is your ex? Somebody lacks commitment, okay? They're a little, like a little on the procrastinating side, okay? Somebody may not have learned from failure. They're a little greedy. Somebody could even be lazy to a certain extent. They're half doing things. Tell me about Taurus if they are your ex. Okay, so Taurus is going to get on the right track. I do feel like they have a wish that's going to come true, that's going to be granted. They are going to get into a space of contentment. I feel like they're going to be satisfied, and they are going to get to a space where they are emotionally stable. Okay. And I do feel like they're going to be feeling quite luxurious at some point. Give me one more. So I kind of feel like, because this came out sideways, that somebody needs to get a little bit more confidence in themselves. They need to have a little bit more self-respect. They need to get rid of some insecurities. If that's not the case, somebody is about to come into like a sense of courage and confidence soon. So self-care is here for Taurus, and they still may have some strings attached to somebody via a child or anything like that. But they need to step into their power. Okay. Taurus needs to step into their power. Give me one more. What do we need to know? What's exposed for Taurus if they were your ex? There's going to be some delays for them. They could be frustrated about something. They're holding off on something, but they're waiting. What are they waiting for? I know they're not waiting for conflict and disagreements, or they're just expecting this to be coming soon, that it's going to be conflicts with their ex. All right, let me see what frame of mind they're in now with the Wandering Heart deck. The Wandering Heart Tarot deck. It's an oracle. Thank you. Give me Taurus. What is their mindset? Okay, so they need to go in. They need to heal their inner child. Okay, they are neglecting a piece of them. All right, they need to make amends with their inner. We have neglect here on the board. They need to apologize, okay, for not considering their feelings more often. Don't put yourself last. And see, maybe it's too late now. A relationship could have been damaged or suffered because you're not healing yourself first. You could have gotten distracted by someone. Process a state from a childhood wound. Okay. Every root cause of a problem needs to be discovered for total wellness. You have to take the necessary steps to improve your overall health, your mental space. So we never let somebody get us to the point where we are in a poor place and neglect ourselves. And what I mean by neglecting yourself is, if you allow someone to mistreat you, you are neglecting yourself. If you allow somebody to come in and out of your life, you are neglecting yourself. If you allow someone new to come into your life and you have sex with them today and you thinking something may come out of it, you are neglecting you. You're not healing. You have to put yourself first and your health first and care more about you. All right, so let's get the make. Discover what needs to be exposed about Taurus if they are your ex. So they could have been an energy vampire, or they still are. Somebody could have been in jail, or this could have been a mental prison. What else needs to be exposed about? Or somebody could have went to jail because of something. See, and this may have been a part of a lesson for somebody. Somebody went to prison, okay? Because of a poor choice. Somebody could be coming towards Taurus, or Taurus could be going towards somebody for a second chance. Somebody needs to pay attention to their health at this time. Somebody's health is in danger, and we just saw second chance, but this is a heart. This is a heart. So somebody may need to get that checked out. Somebody wants to come back in. That second chance, look what followed up. Makeup sex. So somebody actually wants a second chance with somebody and they want makeup sex. I can't even show you the card that came out. I have to cover it because I'm going to get in trouble on YouTube. But you know what this is a picture of, and look what it says. Not enough. Somebody could be saying, I don't care if you want a second, third, fourth, fifth chance. It was never enough. You know what? Somebody could have been doing magic too. We got black magic on the board. Yep. That's weird because child came out. Somebody could have put magic on a child. Black magic on a child. Give me one more for Taurus. What needs to be exposed? Somebody wants sex, okay? Somebody is ready to have sex. Somebody could want to have a child, or somebody could want to have sex with you to perform some type of ritual. Wow, third party is in the reverse. So somebody definitely is going to let a third party go. Why did I get love spell? Look. Or somebody could have had this done to them. And maybe this why things went the way they did. Somebody needs to be cautious about something because somebody could have evil intentions. All right, enough of the makeshift. Because the makeshift will make you have more problems. All right. Let's see. I did see somebody wants a second chance. So who is this that they could want a second chance with Taurus? Or Taurus could want a second chance with someone. Who is this that wants a second chance? It is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They are manifesting it. They're trying to. Who do they want a second chance with? This is somebody who is inspired to take a leap of faith. Who do they want a second chance with? Okay, somebody could want a second chance with an emperor. All right. Aries energy. This is an Aries that wants a second chance with Taurus. Yeah, but it's because there's a tower moment here. It could turn out to be a disaster, a sudden change, some type of upheaval. It's going to be an empty victory for somebody who wants a second chance with someone. A tower moment. Next time we have Gemini on the board. Let's board. Next Zodiac on the board, Gemini. If Gemini was your ex, what do you need to know about Gemini? All right, so not know the direction that they want to go in. They are not in control right now. They're very arrogant or very aggressive. Somebody could even be pretending like they don't really care, but that's far from the truth. Whomever is in this energy, and they may not be a Gemini. They could be a whole nother sign that has Gemini pretending not to care. They may have Gemini in their chart, or they could be a Gemini. This is somebody pretending not to care. They're being very aggressive, very arrogant. But that's far from the truth because there's an Ace of Cups here. So whomever this Gemini is, they've been exposed. They still have feelings of somebody. They have feelings. They feel like this is a spiritual connection. Tell me more if Gemini is X. If Gemini is your ex, what needs to be? Okay, this could be somebody who had a lot of choices, or maybe they're trying to make some choices now. This could be somebody who's daydreaming about you. a high priestess, okay? They're thinking about a high priestess. Somebody may want to create something with the high priestess. Tell me about the tower here that came out. All right, a card fell. Yeah, this is somebody who could want a new beginning here with someone. There's a Gemini that wants a new beginning. Now we're talking about if Gemini was your ex. This is what's coming out. Yep, they want a new beginning with somebody. Something's going to happen very quickly. You have movement coming in with the Eight of Wands. Somebody could be coming towards you. This could be communication. This is a swift change. Somebody is manifesting something very quickly here with the Eight of Wands. What are they manifesting? What is this Gemini manifesting? They're manifesting trying again. I feel like somebody wants to try again. They're gathering the courage. They want to be persistent. Who is this Gemini going towards? They're going towards an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And they want to communicate. What do they want to communicate for? Yep. They might be coming towards an Aquarius or a Libra. Aquarius, the star card is on the board. Justice is on the board. The Page of Swords. They're inspired. Or they want to renew something with the star card here. They're trying to rejuvenate something. What does Gemini want to rejuvenate? They want to rejuvenate a disconnection. They want to rejuvenate. Somebody got some bad advice from somebody and they were emotionally manipulated. They're starting to feel something. Somebody is trying to do the inner work on themselves. What's the outcome going to be for this? Yep, somebody's thinking. They're definitely thinking. They are opening up to a new perspective. Since this is a comeback, let me see what the outcome would be. If this person returns and takes this Gemini back, stay optimistic about your love life. Yeah, I see it turning out a heart-to-heart conversation and a connection. Yep, it could turn serious with this Gemini. Yep, let's see the headspace that they're in. No, let me do the makeshift first. What needs to be exposed for Gemini? What needs to be exposed, Spirit? Please and thank you. Clear, concise messages. So this person needs a spiritual cleansing. You may not be talking to this person at this time, or they want to talk though. This person still has like a crush on you. This person could be talking to their ancestors. This person like wants to lay down, and I feel like they want to talk to you with pillow talk on the board. What else needs to be? Oh boy. That download came out again. All right. I'm sorry. Somebody may have tapped into some energy that they're not used to tapping into. I'm getting that a lot. I don't know what moon or what phase or what is going on, but I am starting to see a lot of downloads that are being exposed. And look what came out right after that. Like whomever this is, if you're tampering into an energy that you've never tampered into before, use protection. Because if you don't, and somebody decides to go back to somebody else, you're going to infect somebody if you have something. That's all I'm going to say. Didn't Candy Burris, the girl Candy is, her ex-husband from just came out that he's in a relationship with a man. So you telling me the whole time that they were together, he wasn't thinking about that or wasn't exposed to that? Yeah. It's starting to surface. It's starting to surface a lot. I'm seeing it a lot. Now, this could be, I don't know their zodiac signs, but it came out for Aries and it also came out for Gemini. Yeah, from Escape, yes. It also came out. She had that kind of nostril singing. Candy Burris. It's like nostrils. She sings out of her nose. Yes, I'm talking about Todd. Did you hear about that? I don't know their zodiac signs. If you know it, drop. But, you know, it's starting to surface. Like, I'm starting to see this a lot, and it's encouraging people to use protection. Because whenever, you know, you can take this back to somebody else, like, and they don't even have any clue that you're dibbling and dabbling. So it's starting to surface. Seen it. I've seen this quite a few times. This is not the first time, but it's starting to come out very heavy now. All right. This Gemini's in. That's not for everybody. Okay, that could be a small number of people. But you guys know it. You felt it. You know it. All right. So we have honor your word in the reverse for Gemini. So somebody's mindset, honor your word in the reverse. You are not foolish for feeling a way. Okay. You are foolish for not expressing what feels important to you. Remember, I told you somebody may still have feelings for somebody. This is a sign that is holding you, something's holding you hostage. You could be in an annoying space or place. It's hard for you to soar when you're too busy worrying about failure. Here you are being warned, okay, that you will not be able to reach the secure conditions that you deserve to live in if you are too timid to speak up and own what's rightfully yours. So somebody needs to speak up. Somebody needs to speak their truth. Do exactly what you say you're going to do. So this is somebody who had said, hey, we're going to be together. I'm going to get divorced. We're going to get married. I don't know. This is because I'm saying that because wedding is looking at me at the bottom of the deck. But this is somebody that this is what they're doing. This is what they're saying. Or they said something like this, or they promised you something. Todd is a Leo. Candy is a Taurus. Gemini Taurus is close enough. It's close enough. Wow. So fire and earth energy. All right. So let's see. We saw what was going to be exposed. We got an outcome if this person were to come in. So let's move on to Cancer. All right. Energy. If Cancer is your ex, what do we need to know? So somebody is in the King of Swords energy. They are using their head over heart right now. So this person is trying to discipline themselves. They're trying to be truthful and honest. They're trying to gain mental clarity, and they are prepared for progress here. Okay, somebody wants to expand. Somebody may want to even move overseas for an opportunity. Tell me more about the Cancer. Somebody may be moving overseas for work. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles here, and somebody is in there, maybe doing an apprenticeship. Somebody is in higher standards right now, and they're trying to master a skill. This is somebody who wants to agree to disagree. They want to avoid conflict, whomever this is. This is your ex. Although they feel like when it came down to a connection, if this is your ex, they do feel bad about it. They feel like their dreams were shattered when there was a broken family here. So if person, they do feel shattered. They felt like it was a struggling relationship. They do feel some way about it. Give me more for the Cancer here. The Cancer ex. Yeah, they kind of feel like got discredited in this connection. You feel like it was an empty victory, but this person, I feel like there's going to be some changes with them very quickly. They're going to start manifesting. They're going to make a swift change. They could want to talk to you, but I see air travel for them. They're going somewhere to try to make the best of themselves. What needs to be exposed with the makeshift deck with Cancer? What needs to be exposed for Cancer? So somebody could have been older than this person. The feminine energy may have been older. I will tell you this person is silently grieving, okay? And I do feel like this could have been a twin flame connection. Somebody feels like somebody wasn't enough sexually, or somebody told somebody. The connection, maybe somebody cheated. Somebody feels like it's over. The connection is over. Yep, somebody's traveling, somebody's leaving, but then later on, it's like after this person leaves, or there could be some delays in travel or something. Somebody wants to leave and go somewhere, but maybe they're going to leave and then they're going to come back because it says X returns here. Tell me about that return with Cancer. Tell me about the return. What's the outcome going to be for this return for Cancer? Yeah, it's true love. That's why it's going to full circle come back around, possibly. Possibly. Not 100%, but it's possible. And it's not going to happen for everybody. Tell me the mental space this person is in. Whomever this Cancer is getting their self together, okay? The mental space that a lot of people looking at them right now, they may even have the evil eye on them. It's somebody who's mad at them. Maybe they're thinking they're not going to get where they need to be at, or somebody could be trying to stop them. All right? But they are spiritually covered, whomever this is. Animosity is not going to thrive in this person's heart. They take into account that you may not know who the secret critic is directly. Don't be sharing things with people if you are a Cancer. You may be giving too many details publicly. Back and think before you speak, and do not your wins and your losses to yourself, because it looks like you're going to get a big opportunity to master some type of skill. All right. And you're going to have a lot of people looking at you like, we're not letting you do that. We're going to try to stop you from getting that. And there are people that do that, and you don't even know who they are sometimes. All right. Next on the board, Leo. If Leo is your ex, what do we need to know? If Leo is your ex, what do we need to know? All right, so it looks like somebody may be indecisive again, or hesitant about something, or they could have made the decision. This is somebody who is trying to get hold of their intuition. They're trying to trust themselves finally. They're feeling very sensitive. This could be somebody who is examining their inner feelings, and they're starting now to care more. Some codependencies or some insecurities, but they have opportunities available to them. They are trying to, like wishful thinking, they're trying to make the correct choices. Although there could be an illusion, somebody is searching for their purpose. Tell me more about this Leo. This Leo. Is that where we are? Yeah. So this is somebody who may be trying to recover. This could be somebody who wants to go back to their past. But this person is feeling so reckless and so unfocused at this time. They don't have like the direction they need to go to figure out whether they want to go back to this person that may have put them out in the cold. Because it's an unpredictable energy that. Tell me more about the Leo. They want to offer someone a Page of Cups, and they want to do it quickly. Somebody is feeling very passionate, or they will after they get rid of this doubt. or somebody is going to go towards a creative opportunity. Somebody is trying to use telepathy to talk to somebody from their past. They do want to surprise somebody, but this could be a new love. They can decide or make a decision to go towards the new. Double tap to like the live, guys. All right, make deck. What needs to be exposed for Leo? Yeah, so they may be debating about, because this came out in the reverse, whether or not they want to go towards a new love or go back towards the past. Sometimes they feel like they have a love spell on them. 555 is in the reverse, but this is a change in love. Somebody is thinking about like a main female, their main person. Yeah, they're definitely thinking about somebody. They're thinking about you. At the same time, this person knows they need to purge. They have deep love for you. They could have a child with you for some of you, and they have deep love for that child. But this person is in the process of trying to maintain or balance something out within themselves. They could be trying to purchase a house. Yeah, they are definitely transforming here. So there's a transformation going on for Leo. All right, tell me about mental space at this time. Ooh. A 963 frequency. Okay. So somebody may be thinking about family. You know, I did say they could possibly be thinking about a child. 30 is here. So this is Empress energy with the number 3. And that could be somebody wants to nurture somebody, you know, their child, or, you know, they're thinking about their child. Maybe they could be thinking about settling down and having a child. This is a good time for them to manifest all of their true passions. They're living in a moment that feels supernatural for them. They feel they were there before, so they're experiencing deja vu. They are starting to feel inner peace, and they are bound to attract impressive blessings soon. They're visualizing right now a fascinating life, and it's going to find its way to them, I feel. Looks like good work for Leo here. Good work. All right, next zodiac sign, Virgo on the board. If Virgo is your ex, what do we need to know? High Priestess energy, somebody could be following their intuition. Somebody is definitely releasing dark thoughts and detaching themselves from negative energy. Somebody definitely has ended something. It was a painful ending for them, but they feel like this situation is complete. So a cycle has completed itself for Virgo. They are in. They're still trying to hold on. Power moments. Tell me what else for Virgo. Yeah, they're living in the past. They're holding on to something. Somebody needs to release negative thoughts. Quite where they need to be. They're gonna have, there's an empty victory here. Are you still going towards this person with arrows of love? Or they're still coming towards you? This is somebody who feels burnt out and stressed out from a connection. And this is because this person is restless, they're unfocused, they're impulsive, and they have a disregard for consequences. This person is in and out. Somebody is disconnected, all right? And judgment is here. So this is calling for you to be reborn. to go into a new phase, an awakening, forgiveness, mercy, redemption. All right, what do we need to know? What secrets? What needs to be exposed for Virgo? If they are your ex, something is forbidden here. All right. Somebody has evil intentions. This could be your ex. Somebody is definitely in despair or will be. Somebody could be saying they're pregnant, but they're not. You're not pregnant. Somebody is reminiscing about someone, but it's a devil's energy here. Somebody's entertaining a devil's energy, and it's somebody, they want it that bad. They want to come back in for makeup sex. Yeah, but just know that this person has other people. Look what showed up. Poly third party. This is what needs to be exposed. So Virgo could have someone else. Look, this is all this person wants is sex. So I don't know where that's going to go, but somebody wants to come back in. What's the outcome for this person that wants to come back in with the makeup sex? They're never going to commit. They're not going to commit. This is a non-committal energy. It's just about sexual energy. All right. Next zodiac sign on the board. If Libra is your ex. Wait a minute. Did I get their mental state for Virgo? See, didn't I tell you that somebody is saying they're pregnant? They're not pregnant. They want to be. Somebody wants to be pregnant so bad. They're not. I don't think they are, but that is the Empress energy card right there. But didn't I say it that somebody wants to be, or they're saying they're pregnant? Somebody is saying they're pregnant because they want this person possibly to fall in love with them. Be pregnant. But this card is asking that you be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with others and stay gracious. It's going to make all the difference. Pregnant or wants to have a baby by this person. Yikes. Ooh. If you don't want to have any kids, and wait a minute, we're on Libra, right? Did I say Libra? I said Virgo. All right. So this could be Virgo's story. All right. It got a little twisted. Okay. So let's go with Libra. What is this mental space if Libra is your ex? Okay. So this is about healing their inner child with neglecting here. There's some aspect of your life that somebody needs to heal, their inner child. All right. If you don't go back and revisit, you won't know what is. Okay. When we allow people to treat us certain ways in relationships, it's something with your childhood that needs to be corrected so that you can know your worth. So somebody needs inner healing here. If Libra is your ex, there was a painful ending here, and there's still secrets and there's still some inner turmoil. Somebody may need to reach out to try to get this straightened out once and for all in a logical manner. There was not reciprocity in this connection. It wasn't equal give and take. And there could have been someone in this connection that always had someone else on the side. This person, somebody could have always been creating conflict. Let's get in this deck and see what secrets need to be exposed here for Libra. Somebody's definitely confused on the board. Somebody may have not been sure as to which way they want to go. Somebody needs to speak their truth. They want to say something. Yeah, somebody wants to message somebody. I don't know if the universe is saying don't say a word, a gag order. Don't say anything. So they're telling you if you talk to this person, you're not supposed to speak. You're supposed to let the person order. That's being quiet, right? That's one of those balls that goes in your mouth. They're telling you to shut up. And look at this. Just listen. They're telling you to just listen to this person. They're not supposed to say anything. They're supposed to just hear this person out. Wow. Okay. Next zodiac sign, Scorpio. If your Scorpio, if your person is if your ex is a Scorpio, what do we need to know about Scorpio here? Okay, somebody's very disappointed. All right, and they're very jealous. What do you need to know if Scorpio is your ex? Somebody was not following their intuition. Somebody was very selfish. Somebody withdrew connection because of misunderstandings. It was an empty victory here. Somebody was playing small. They didn't see, it was a lack of foresight. Unexpected delays. Somebody was overstressed. They felt like they were doing it all. Somebody was very much overly emotional and they felt like they were easily influenced. Somebody may have been cruel or feels this way now, or they're very bitter because of being an ex now. Somebody is definitely in the Queen of Swords reversed energy. Give me an outcome here. Yeah, somebody has accepted it and moved on. So somebody's moved on. If Scorpio was an ex, they may have moved on, or you moved on from a Scorpio. Remember, roles could be reversed. What needs to be exposed here with the makeshift deck for Scorpio? What needs to be exposed for Scorpio? Look, did I not say that? That's the first card came out. It's over. So somebody accepted it and moved on. Yep. They realized that they could never be like a power couple and somebody has followed their intuition, or they could have caught somebody in the act. And that's what made them move on. Yep, somebody caught somebody in the act. Yep, they feel like this person, somebody's a dog. All right. Next zodiac sign, Sagittarius. If your ex is a Sagittarius, what do we need to know? They're an emperor, or they're in the emperor energy. They get a lot of respect. They could be a leader. This is somebody who has made a personal transformation. They're not going to change who they are. They're just who they are. This is somebody who definitely has mental clarity. They know what they should and should not be doing. This is somebody who... This is somebody who had to make a choice, though. If this is your ex, they chose something else, or you did. Tell me more, Spirit, please, and thank you. If you're a Taurus born May 14th, I believe that. That is 100% true, what you just said. All right, so there's still, this was a, or whomever this is a soulmate. The Lovers and Two of Cups came out. This is a soulmate energy. So why is this person your ex? Because something was one-sided. Yep. Something was one-sided. That's why this person is an ex, but they were a good person. Whomever this is with, yep, they were a good person here. You had an Emperor here with the Ten of Pentacles. Maybe somebody know this. And look, I feel like somebody was like right behind them. Like you may not been an Empress energy, but in that Queen of Pentacles energy, somebody may have fumbled this. All right. Give me their this person's mind frame here. What are they in here? Sagittarius. What's their mindset? They're being very still right now. This person is in their own energy. And they do honor their word, whomever this is. It's upright. That looks like an emperor there. But look, they're being very still right now. So this person is like waiting. They're being reflective. They're like cleansing and purging themselves. So this feels like somebody got rid of an energy that did not match theirs. They did a sacred cleanse. And they're practicing modesty now. And they're being very still. Yep. Somebody did a cleanse. And they decided probably to let go of an energy theirs. Because this seems like a good catch here. If Capricorn is your ex, this could be somebody who made a bad choice about somebody, went to another direction, and the good person is here. If your ex is a Capricorn, what do we need to know about them? Somebody definitely betrayed somebody or was deceptive. A trickery here with the Seven of Swords. For Capricorn, they did something deceptive to Empress. It broke this person's heart. Look. Yep. They did something very deceptive. They betrayed an Empress. It's bad. Yep. And it's disharmony. It's misalignment. More about this if Capricorn. So somebody may have started back communicating, but this person, somebody is repressing their emotions and they're still in a dark place and they're very insecure. Betrayed somebody. Yeah, this person is very disappointed. They're very moody. And now it just made this person more selfish and more jealous. Somebody is so bad off from this situation happening to them. They're obsessed with working. They just keep. This is somebody, too, that could be working, and they're working without rewards, though. This person feels stuck, okay, because they were betrayed. All right, let's see if we can find out what this, what do we need? Whomever it is, they miss this person now. It could have, yeah, somebody betrayed somebody. They had lovers. This could have been somebody older they went towards. It may have caused an ending here. Somebody was using somebody though. Ooh. Now somebody is like, they want somebody to stay though. They don't want this person to leave, or they want to go back to this person after they did whatever they did. They're ready for this connection to elevate. Somebody, whomever this, in a dog energy, and they may have not even used protection here. Again, we're back to that. Yeah, they went towards something that was very toxic. There's that theft again, the betrayal. Here it is. So they betrayed somebody. And now they're thinking about the person that they betrayed, but there's caution here. There's a caution or block here. Somebody may still be playing games. Give me the mental space this person is in. Yeah. This is somebody who feels unloved. They feel like they're not loved. The card says, love loves me not. Loves me not. That's when you do that. She loves me, he loves me, he loves me not. She loves me not. It's one of those type of things. So this person is unsure on whether this is about them or not. They're trying to decipher whether or not they could have done something different in the connection or been more exceptional. They wanted to leave a better impression on the experience of an alternative outcome. This is the thing, though, who anyways. And it was never supposed to. So this is somebody who got cheated on and was very hard on themselves. Like, what if I had done this? Should I have this? Should I have? It's telling you next time, just make a change for yourself and set healthy boundaries. Choose yourself this time. Spirit, please and thank you. Clear, concise messages. If this is a Pisces, was your ex? What do we need to know? What needs to be exposed? Oh, there was a betrayal here too with the Ten of Swords. Tell me about the Ten of Swords. This was a painful ending. Somebody is still trying to hold on to someone. Somebody does love somebody, or this could be a soulmate connection. He doesn't want to let a soulmate connection go. And they have like a lack of direction. They're out of control because they need to let this connection go. Somebody is emotionally manipulative. This could be a karmic soulmate, but not necessarily. It's just one soulmate might not be ready. Somebody is accepting freedom. They're releasing negative thoughts. They could be opening up to new perspectives. Judgment is here. Somebody's making change. Somebody wants to forgive somebody, but this is somebody who's still in a non-committal energy. Yeah. This is somebody who could be, they're in need of healing. They need to be realigned. This is somebody who overindulges in something. They need an alignment, a realignment. Give me the mental space that this person is in. What mental space is this person in, this Pisces? Somebody is feeling tense. Somebody's feeling very tense. We got familiarity. So somebody is stagnant, okay? Somebody is stagnant because it's in the reverse. Somebody is repeating patterns over and over again, and they're self-destructive. Generational habits that somebody has not outgrown. Somebody needs to cut the cords to soul ties, okay? Relationships with harmful people. So even though I said this could be like a soul connection, somebody needs to cut the cords. They're struggling to recognize that just because it feels familiar, it's not always a good thing. Sometimes you're in desperate need for a change. Somebody may be sabotaging anything that feels too safe and sound. Pisces energy. Wow. All right, let's get the makeshift and see what needs to be exposed for Pisces if they're your ex. All right, justice is on the board, but somebody still wants to come back in. So like I said, somebody's not learning the lessons. They could be keeping in and out, but somebody may not be serious about like connecting. Of course, see, they have a lot of choices. So they're not trying to, somebody's health could be in jeopardy here. Somebody is not trying to fully connect because this could be a water sign that Pisces may be dealing with, or, I mean, Pisces is a water sign, could be an air sign. Somebody may have an evil eye on the connection, or somebody may be like online seeking other people. Or that's what happened in the connection to make this person your ex. But I feel like somebody wants to tap in and out if they're not already doing it, but they're non-committal. Next zodiac sign, Aquarius on the board. All right, if Aquarius is your ex, what do you need to know about Aquarius? All right, sitting pretty here, Aquarius, in your Empress energy. What needs to be told and exposed. So it could be an Empress here that's hurt, though, or somebody is in regret about an Empress. The Ace of Wands is here, so somebody still has the desire, potential for a new beginning. What else? If Aquarius is your ex, somebody wants to come back. Somebody wants to try one more time. Eight of Cups reversed. They want to come towards this Empress. Yep. There's the Ace of Cups on the board, okay? So somebody is feeling some type of compassion, some type of new feelings or erupting. This could be a King of Swords that wants to return. They want to try again for this 10 of Cups. Somebody wants to be truthful and honest. Somebody wants to bring in mental clarity. Yep, somebody wants a victory here with the Six of Wands. So I got somebody wants to try to come back in. Give me an outcome on this person that wants to return. Somebody feels very insecure, though, and this is why they haven't done it, but it's a King of Pentacles that seem like they want to come back in. King of Swords, King of Pentacles, they could be an Emperor. Look, they want the 10 of Pentacles. So somebody still wants to build something here. They want a family. They want long-term success. The 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles came out on the board here. Somebody may want to return to you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody wants to return. Give me an outcome. If this person tries to return. Follow your intuition. Give me an outcome here if this person tries to return. I mean, on one account, for some of you, a small percentage, this could be unrequited love, but for some of you, this is your person. And it's saying give the relationship a chance. For some of you, it's saying this could be the one. Honeymoon phase. All right. If Aquarius is your ex, show me some secrets or what needs to be exposed for the Aquarius. Somebody is ready to unleash their desires. Is that you, Aquarius? Somebody wants a reunion. Is that you, Aquarius? But you may not be talking to this person at this time, but you will be, because not talking is in the reverse. Somebody knows that you two could be a power couple. September, don't call. Yep, you want to let the beast out. It could be a soulmate or a twin flame that wants to return. Yep, whomever this is, they do very well for themselves. And look, somebody wants it. It says desire unleash. It's a main male. Somebody's a wealthy individual. They do very well for themselves, whomever this is. Sometimes they have dreams about you. This somebody may be sending you some text messages, and they could be angry, sending you mean text messages. That's what they want, though. They really want a second chance. They really want to make a change. They want a second chance with you. You know, the universe may not be letting them have the second chance right now because this karmic debt needs to be paid, okay? So the karma could be keeping them from able to not connect with you. That could be the universe. That could be the universe. You know what, September? People do that all the time. And honey, that's when it be pulling on your energy and you don't know what's going on and you all of a sudden feeling some type of way. Keep in mind, every time you feel some type of way, somebody's probably doing that. Because you can receive their energy that way. I'm not even kidding, guys. I think I told you this before. A man that had contacted me on Facebook that I hadn't talked to probably in, when I tell you about 25 years. I hadn't talked to this man in years, okay? And when I tell you that he sent me a picture of me that I don't even remember that picture. I said, that's not, he said, that's you. That is you. I said, oh, I never even seen, I could not believe it. And I said, what are you doing with a picture that old? With a picture that old? He said, I'll never, you know, this is crazy. Like, people need to get rid of pictures of people. Why would you keep that? Like, who does that? Okay. You can. And this is what I'm talking. This is crazy. That's crazy. I'm sorry. It's crazy. People need to stop. After you move on to somebody else, you need to stop. But a man told me this too. And this is recent. A man told me, I said, because we were talking about, you know, photos and stuff like this, because I ask questions, masculine questions like that. And I asked him and I said, he said, the pictures never get old. They don't care how old the picture is. They said that never gets old. They can always, it works every time. He says, I said, it does? And he said, yes. So just so you know, when you're handing over those type of pictures and you're forking them out, is pulled in so many different directions. That is sexual magic. That is sexual magic, okay? Just so you know. Give me an outcome in general for the collective in love. Give me an outcome in general for the collective in love. Somebody may want to come back around. Somebody may be willing to forgive someone. Somebody is going to reach out to somebody. Yep. You just have to watch the kind of energy out. Clarify this reaching out. The person that's reaching out. Wait, it's too many cards. Clarify the reaching out. Clarify this reaching out. This is somebody who had a sudden awareness and they're choosing happiness. They could be checking in or checking in. They could contact you. Yeah. This is somebody who's curious about you. Give me an outcome to this person that wants to talk here. Yep, they're coming back. The Six of Swords is in the reverse. Give me an outcome with the pink deck. This person that wants to return. Yeah, it says keep an open mind. Give me one more. Yep, there's going to be an attraction here. Give me one more. Yep, have trust in this connection. So somebody could be coming back out, collective, coming back around or something like that. I know you guys are getting tired of reconciliations, but there's some funky energy lately. People are in and out. People are down low. I don't know what else to tell you guys. I'm just going by what the tarot tells me, and that's it. That's all I can do. I love you all, guys, each and every one of you. Thank you for spending time with me this evening. You can catch me in the early a.m. Eastern Standard Time around 4:35, 5:30 a.m. in the morning. You can catch me around those times, or you can catch me in the evening like this time for all zodiac signs. So guys, with that being said, that's all I have. I love you all, okay? Thank you for your time and energy, okay? I appreciate you all, guys. I'm going to go. I think I'm going to turn in early, guys. I'm not going to even lie. I'm really tired. Okay, September. I'm really tired tonight. I don't know. But I'll catch you in the AM, guys. Until next time, guys. Enchanted Nemesis Tarot. Now, I love you all.